Oh, good morning, everybody. It's the next day. Big bad winter storm showed up. It's like maybe just a trace of ice. The concrete is pretty slippery, but yeah, it's just foggy. This is pretty much all we got, and that's the way it goes sometimes. So it's much warmer, that's for sure. Probably like 33, 34. So I'm going to try to get some stuff done. I'm going to try to pound these posts in now and see how that goes. So bring it along. So this is the Makita XGT, kind of one-handed saw. Sweet. I mean, it's super light. Um, my chain definitely needs a sharpening, but it just, I don't know. I really like it just for the smaller stuff, or kind of timber framing, modern timber framing. Um, it sucks the oil. Doesn't really bleed through real fast. It does use up the battery, and I only have the 2.5 amp hour one in here. So of course the 4 amp hour would last a lot longer, but highly recommend if you're into this kind of thing and you just want something super light for small stuff like this. Decided to put these in on the back side here. I want to see how they drive in without putting them to a point. That'll give me an idea how well the 4x4s are going to go in. Okay, and I know I've mentioned this a few times. I'm trying to put as little money into this as possible, so I'm using all stuff I have on hand. I think I have 3 bags of concrete. I hope I do anyways. Just left over from my container job. So I'm gonna go get those. I think that far one's gonna take 2 bags though. This just kind of slopes down that way, so I didn't have as much earth. You can kind of see this ground's a lot higher than down there. Well, turns out I only had one. So what I might do is get some more of this crusher run and just pack it down in there real well. I really don't think it's going to go anywhere. And I'm kind of at a stopping point. I want to put my joist wrap, that big long or sticky stuff you put on there, but they're too wet. Some of them still have ice on them. So I'll probably get some more of that, pack that down in there real well, call it good on that, and then start working on my blocking. Okay, I'm going to turn you off and go steal some gravel out of the ditch. Yeah, it's just reclaiming, I guess, but I want to backfill this quite a bit. But like I still want to wrap my joist with that wrap, just weatherproofing, and I'll probably go on the face of that too. This gravel drains really well, so I'm not too worried about holding moisture. But like I said, I'm trying to overbuild this so it lasts at least 30 years. I'll be an old man by then, so yeah. So I'm going to do that, and I'll come back. Okay, just went and got 4 or 5 loads of this crusher run sand type of stuff. They put it on our gravel road, and on the slopes and the hills and stuff, it just gets washed out into the ditches. So a lot of us just go and reclaim it for projects, whatnot. I think the backfill I'm good with. I'll spread it out a little bit with the rake and shovel. But out here, I'm going to wait. I'll probably take down some of this dirt, and because like the driveway is probably 3, 4, maybe even 5 inches of gravel. There is some gravel in here, so I'll disturb it and see what it looks like. But I don't want any organic material in here. I want to minimize the mowing and the weeds and stuff. And I want to put something on the face of that board there, just to kind of extend the life. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Like I said, I got some of that wide kind of butyl tape type of stuff. It's joist wrap. I can't remember what it's called, but it's squishy black tape. I don't think it's out wide, so I have to go 2 strips. But I do have some strips of aluminum too. Anyways, I'm going to give that some thought. But I got to come up with one more 2x6. But I'm pretty happy with the backfill. I can always go get more once I get this raked around and leveled out. Well, I mean, not level, but you know, smoothed out, just to take away the humps and see what I need. So I'll do that right now. All right, that ain't going nowhere. Now, guess I could work on my blocking. Probably going to put some blocking here and then in the middle back there. So I'm going to need quite a few pieces. And I don't think I have that many. Guess we'll find out. So these all vary a little bit just because of the sawmill. If I would have put them through the planer, they'd be spot on, but whatever. They're 1 1/7/8, 2, give or take, 2 1/8. I gotta go check the wood stove, make sure the house don't get cold. Hey, for those that are still watching, I just thought I'd explain what's going on here. So I'm installing some blocking offset so I can get fasteners in on both sides straight on. And I'm having to use some clamps to kind of pull things together, maybe twist it, take out the twist of each joist. So it's slow go, but I'm making some way. Just thought I'd kind of explain what was going on there. That's my Makita drill. Way better than my Ryobi. Jeez, that's a huge difference. Right. So got a little bit done today. You never get as much done as you want, especially in the rain, wet, cold weather. But I actually sweat a little bit today, so definitely not cold for me. But okay, so there's my blocking on the far side, and like I said, I'm gonna put some over here too, 2 rows. But man, it's already a huge difference just walking on this now. You know, it really adds a lot of support. All that creaking and stuff, but man, it's not moving. Yep, totally worth it. And like I said, my biggest nails I got from my nail gun are 3 inches, and this is true 2x. So I went ahead and threw in some 4-inch screws and clamped everything together, get the twist out. So it fights you doing that, but it's worth it. So yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. Spoiler alert, I'm picking up a new truck. Well, new to me. It's 99 Dodge Ram 2500 diesel. So found it online in Portland, Oregon. Near mint, 40,000 miles. Just a couple blemishes in the paint job. I mean, not to me anyways. The only downside, maybe to some people, is it's the automatic. But I'm not going to be towing 10, 15,000 pounds. And those transmissions do struggle. Typically, that's when they go out, when you're pulling big loads. I got a 4,000 pound little travel trailer. I do have a little tilt trailer that if I have to take my tractor into the shop, I use that. Again, another 4,000 or 5,000 pounds. Not that big of a deal. I just really like the truck, and I'll share that with you guys too. I'm actually having it delivered, so this is the first time I've ever bought anything of significant value online without seeing it first. I even bought my Kubota tractor. I had to travel probably about 40 miles to go see that. That's over there. But I paid quite a bit for this truck. Like I said, they're not making these anymore, and finding them in these conditions. It was one owner, non-smoker, California truck. I mean, it's everything I wanted. So he just put some 30-inch Cooper tires on there. I don't know if I'll keep them on there. We'll see what kind of mileage it gets. But then also road noise. I'm about to take a 2,000-mile road trip with it later this month, and I don't want to hear the tires that whole way, and those can be kind of loud sometimes. But anyways, back at the project at hand here. We'll finish hopefully the other side up tomorrow. Plus, I'll probably get on the mill. I got to mill another 2x6, and I'm all out of this pine, which was a gem to work with for the most part, except for the twist and whatnot. But it's treated. It's still not going to last as long as the black locust. That's my sill plate, or my ledger, and my sill plate actually. I was breaking lag bolts, putting them in. I even pre-drilled. But that's what I have. So I'll probably mill up some black locust because I need at least 12'6". So I'll just mill up some 13-footers and get a 2x6 out of it, and probably some more blocking. I'm going to try to find something else for blocking. I do got a pretty big ash over there. That's pretty hard too, but not nearly as hard as black locust. So we'll check that out tomorrow. I'll bring you along. Oh yeah, I got all my backfill. I think I already said that though. This is all I'm going to do. I just wanted some fill on the backside of those cinder blocks and 4x4s that I pounded into the ground, or set into the ground and then pounded the 4x4s. So they really, it's mainly just help from frost heaving and stuff. The deck's going to be plenty heavy enough to hold it down, I think, though. But you never know for sure. So now I got plenty of fill. If I do notice anything, I'll just go get some more. So that's going to be all tonight. We'll catch you all tomorrow, and we'll try to get the rest of this done. Thanks. Good morning, everybody. So today's Sunday. Yeah, a little late start. I'm supposed to meet somebody for lunch, so I didn't want to get too much into the project. They're being delayed by weather in Wyoming. Go figure. I mean, if you've ever been to Wyoming, you either got hurricane force winds or blizzards, or it's like 110 degrees. Beautiful state though. um, so I went ahead and I actually had a 12'7" 6x6 cedar. So I got lucky there. I didn't have to dig into a new log or anything. So I got 3 2x6s out of there, obviously, and I'll use one for that last one. I got a plane flying over. Okay, so anyways, I got the 3 2x6s. I'll put one in here where it belongs. Then I'll just use the rest for my blocking. So that worked out. However, these have, just like the other ones, and I noticed that when I cut the 6x6, that's why I forgot about it, because I didn't use it. It was too much of a crown or curve for a post. So I just kind of discarded it and put it to the side. But for this, I think it'll be just fine. Those are it right there. It's a beautiful day. Probably like 40 degrees. It's crazy. Literally, it was just 20 degrees yesterday. We had an ice storm. It wasn't that bad, maybe a tenth of an inch. But only bad thing about being 40 plus degrees is the ground is all squishy and muddy and all that. But we'll get through that. So yeah, I'm gonna just cut this down, install it, and start working on my blocking again. Oh yeah, it is a bit windy today. I'm trying to position you out of the wind. But yeah, that's all I can do. So I apologize if you can't hear me very well. A little calm right now, but I might try different angles too. So this is my framing nailer, and man, I've had it probably for 25 years, and I like it. It's never really failed me unless it's real cold. It likes to freeze up in there, but I think it can shoot up to 3.5-inch screws, or I'm sorry, nails. But it takes, I don't know, maybe there's 21-inch paper, but ever since I got it with one of those combo deals. I remember because I got a box of nails with it, and it's the plastic collated ones. Man, you've got to be wearing some sort of glasses, because that plastic likes to shoot out. I mean, it's not gonna like embed like shrapnel or something, but it stings your eye when it hits. So I would not recommend the plastic collated nails. Not sure when my battery died, but I've got the blocking for the picture frame out there done, and now I'm doing these last few out here. So I'm just gonna plow through this, and all the framing will be done. We're supposed to have a few days of 40-45 degree weather, but I also got to get ready for a trip. So we'll see what I can do after today. Like I said, I want to put my joist wrap on there and then put my ledger flashing, get that all in place. I don't have my decking at all. That's going to take a while. But it'll be functional enough because I'm going to throw down a couple slabs of plywood just so I can use it until my decking is dry. So yeah, I'm just going to plow through I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to do, and I'm done. I'm hoping to be done within the hour or so. That's the thing about all this is the filming and stuff does not reflect how many hours. I mean, I've got days into this. Now, I'm not working full 8, 10-hour days, maybe 2, 3 hours an evening, and then on the weekends. So. Okay, that's it for today. Like I said, I got to do my joist wrap. I got to put some hangers there. I'll probably put something in the beam too. Probably not necessary, but maybe at least a toenail. I think I actually have some L brackets that I can use, some metal L brackets. So yeah, coming along. Yeah, that's about it. I'm really debating on the flooring. I haven't even cut the flooring yet. I've got some stuff, some white oak that I could use, but it needs to dry, and that takes forever to dry without a kiln. I really like the look of the cedar, but that would need a lot of treatment, more maintenance over the years. So I'm leaning towards black locust, just because I mean, I treated my deck once or my dock once, and man, it's held up with all that water on it and everything. It's good stuff. It's hard to work with. It dulls your blades real fast, but I don't have a whole lot here. I think I could probably get one sawmill blade, maybe two. It would take me at least one blade for sure. But so, anyways, I got to come to a decision on that. Mill that up, get it drying. Also, we'll see what I take there. But real happy how this ended up. There's a lot more weight to it as well. Just with that blocking, it's crazy how much weight. It just feels so solid. And some of these crowns have already kind of bottomed out. But you can see there's very little bow in that now. Or movement. Yeah, there's a little bit there. So, okay. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll bring you back.